Substance abuse is the #1 issue that I see for the city of Madison, and one of the reasons that I'm running for mayor. I see that our jail is completely overcrowded, and I have brought up the idea of helping with a quarter house, which would be a first step between jail and a halfway house, so we can get some of the people that are under the substance abuse scourge into recovery if they want to be and they're willing to work at getting out of it. I do feel like things we could do would have to do with public safety and the Madison Police Department. They have reinstituted foot and bicycle patrols, and I think that's helping. I'm hearing anecdotal incidents of that helping already. I think it's a good move, and I would build upon it. I also have obtained about 5 or 6 common nuisance ordinances from around the state that would comply with Indiana laws, but also would be applicable here. An airtight common nuisance ordinance could help with blighted properties and properties where our public safety personnel are called repeatedly to arrest or take care of all kinds of drug-related abuses. And what would happen would be that the owners of those facilities would be fined to cover the cost of those public services. I think it would be a deterrent, and they might start policing themselves, which would be ideal. The Victoria Inn in Madison was a perfect example of how this can happen, and I was unfortunate enough to grow up across the street from an apartment complex owned by the same family. And so I can relate somewhat to what some of the people in that area went through. It took too long to close it, and I think an airtight common nuisance ordinance would have sped that process along. And we have to enforce the ordinances that we have. Also, things that I would do to address it is the Madison Police Department has a rapid turnover rate. It's become something of a revolving door. We train officers at the police academy, etc., and then they leave to go someplace else where they can make more money or have a better working environment or for various reasons. So I think that we need to establish comparable or better salaries for the places that are around us, and I have a plan to do that in my public safety plan. And also work on everything we can do to increase morale, equipment, and training opportunities for the dedicated officers that we do have and build upon that.